Technology is advancing at an incredible rate and it's hard to keep up. And intercoms are a great example of this. They used to be a simple communication device with audio only, but now you have intercom with facial recognition, you have QR code readers to let visitors in, and you even have the ability to open the door with your watch using Bluetooth. But honestly, for me, this is exciting. But how do you pick the right intercom system for your home? Well, at Pipl System, we work and talk directly with manufacturers, which help us stay ahead of the curve and understand all the different types of technology we see today. And in this video, we'll walk you through how to choose the perfect video intercom for your residential projects. All right, let's get to it. Now, before we start, let's explain what we mean by video intercom systems. So for us, it starts with two devices. You have an outdoor station that is placed outside of your home. So this is the station where a visitor would come and ring to be able to speak with you. And he will speak with you through an indoor monitor like the one we have here. So this way there is a two-way communication and also a visual aid, so you're able to see through the camera who's in front, and they're also able to see you if you wish so. And this is an important thing about video intercom, is that it's primarily used to let someone you don't already know inside. So you're able to identify them. And now more and more in intercom systems, we see readers for access control inside. So when you press this button to open the door, well, the door lock opens and the person can get inside. And for your family, instead of using a traditional key, you can use a key fob, a key card, a PIN code. As we mentioned before, there are so many modern things like just using your face to open the door, and you badge it in and the reader inside will open the door lock for you and you go inside your home. So this makes it more secure to get inside your home and at the same time to understand who's in front of your house. Now that this is clear, let's see how to choose the right video intercom for your home. Step one in how to choose. So it's understanding the needs of your customer. So what kind of intercom are we looking for? Do we need an intercom for his gate? Is there multiple main entrances? Is there multiple level to the house? So would you need how many indoor monitors? Because if it's 3 level, maybe it's only 3 indoor monitors, but maybe he wants to have multiple in different rooms to be able to communicate with the person at the front door when they come in front of the video intercom. And if we're looking at a multi-tenant building, well, how many units are we looking at here? And is there a package room inside of this multi-tenant building? Because again, using a video intercom, you can use a package room solution to let delivery drivers in, identify them so they can drop the package in the said room. And talking about package room, it would let the delivery drivers in so they can identify themselves and go drop the packages for the resident of the said building. So understanding all of this will make it easier for you to choose which type of intercom and also which technology to use, which is the second point we'll discuss. So talking about technologies, there are two main ones. So we'll start with the analog technology. When we're talking about technology, it's about the cable using to power up your device. So analog is the first one. You see it more in older buildings, older house. So it gives you a decent audio and video quality. And the main purpose of using that is actually reusing the old wires that are already installed here. And a good trick now is that you have honestly some good analog intercoms that you can have. So you can retrofit, meaning you can remove the old audio intercom and maybe connect an indoor monitor, a door station like this one. So you're able to have this camera and able to also open the door lock using these two, using the same existing wires. And the great thing is that you don't need to run new wires when using analog in these types of installation. Next up would be IP intercoms. So this is using the PoE cable. So a PoE cable will transfer not only the power to your device, but also the data. And this is where most of the new technology advancements we discussed, they happen. So using this power over internet, you can have a great 4K resolution. You can have wide dynamic range in front of your camera. So this is to balance the contrast. So if the sun is pointing directly in the camera, it will balance it out so you're still able to clearly see the face of the person in front of it. And not only that, but you're connected to the internet. So it enables you to use a mobile app to remote monitor. So through your phone, you're able to see who's in front of your video intercom. So not only using the indoor monitor, and not only that, but also unlock using your phone. And this solution is ideal when you talk about new houses to future-proof your installation. So that means that if the house wants to change something while you're using the same cable, you're still able to retrofit projects and just maybe do a small upgrade. So going from this indoor monitor to this indoor monitor using the same cable. And using this PoE technology, it means that when new products comes out and your customer wants to change it, well, there's no problem here. So he has this intercom in front and maybe he wants to upgrade to a bigger one with facial recognition. That's not a problem. Next is about wired and wireless. So we kind of covered the wired solution. So they're more stable, more reliable. There's no drop in signals because again, they're directly connected to the power and to the data. So they're low maintenance, but they can be harder to install because if you're not retrofitting, well, you need to pass the cables and connect everything together, which can make the installation more expensive for your customer. But the next technology would be wireless system. And when we say wireless, let's make this clear, you still need one cable to power up your system. So when we're talking about wireless video intercoms, it's mostly intercoms that use Wi-Fi communication. So with the Wi-Fi, this intercom can communicate with the indoor monitor. So you don't need to connect them together. So that makes it really easier to install because you can put the indoor monitor pretty much anywhere and the door station would be outside and they will still be able to communicate together. So you don't need to link them through a switch or through the analog cable so they communicate together. Now, things to consider when doing a Wi-Fi install is honestly everything. The walls, the floor, they are barriers for your signal quality. And this is installed outside. So make sure you test it out before doing the installation because if the signal is not strong enough, well, that means you may have trouble opening the door. So using the indoor monitor when you trigger in the relay to open the door lock, and it can be a bad situation. So always test proof your installation when we're talking about wireless systems. Next, and this is an important step, is thinking ahead. So choose a scalable system. Look at the full product catalog from a brand because you never know if a homeowner might start with one gate intercom and then later wants a larger system. So sticking with one brand ensures that all components will work together smoothly, either if it's 1 year or 10 years from now, because what matters is the software inside and they will still communicate together. So the people using this technology will know where to go and the people installing it will make it easier. And that's why today we choose Dnake to represent this because they offer so many different types of solutions for more than 20 years now. So you have video intercom, so either if it's wireless or analog or IP, and they even have alarm sensors coming up, smart home devices, you have access control. So that's what we mean when we say scalable system, is that with all these different devices, you can put it in your home with your video intercom solution and everything will keep working together smoothly. So just a small trick for you to always visit the website, see all the different things, and you're able to plan ahead and not even discuss what can be added in the future. And if it's the first time you hear about Dnake, well, glad you joined us because we have a ton of video on our channel covering this home video intercom, covering this indoor monitor, covering a lot of their solution. So you're able to review all of them and see what fits for you. And now this is more of a trick than a how to choose. So for the end user, you can always request your installer to have a demo install at your place so you can play with the app, see the web interface, how it looks like, how it feels to have this installation at your place, and then you can make the right decision. And from the installer perspective, communicate with the manufacturers, go to trade shows where they have showrooms, different devices that you can actually touch and feel, can take pictures, video on how it works, and ask them if you can have this device to show to different people. So you can install those demos to the end user place just by simply requesting the manufacturers. They're out there to promote their device and show their different technologies, so they will be more than welcome to lend you some devices to test. And if you don't have the chance to do all of these things, so going to trade show or asking the manufacturers, well, subscribe to our channel. This is what we do. So we will travel to the different events if you want us to. We will talk with the manufacturers, test these different technology, because this is what we are about, is showcasing new technologies and new products on the market that will work for you. So we're not showing you products that just fail and don't work when you install it and then you have to rip them off. We want you to see that this is a seal of guarantee that these products, they're good to go, they're a great solution, we made sure of it. So make sure you like, you subscribe, and we'll see each other on the next one.